Hey guys, and welcome back to the Science of Exercise. This series is called Hyper Hoax. Today we're going to be talking about apple cider vinegar. All right, James. So you're the registered dietitian here. I'm in the strength conditioning realm. I got a little bit of knowledge on this stuff, but not nearly as much as yourself. I've been seeing a lot of stuff called apple cider vinegar in relation to hunger and weight loss. And I just wanted to hear, is this hyper hoax, my man? Because I'm on the hoax train right now. It just seems too far-fetched. So hyper hoax, and then let's discuss this bad boy.
So I completely agree, Tyler. I know we're all looking for that miracle cure, but I've got to say it's definitely a hoax. We know that any kind of vinegar, not just apple cider, may help a little bit with blood sugar, and it may help a little bit with appetite. But again, it might be even due to the side effects from the nausea. But I'm totally on the hoax with this one.
Okay. So what I hear you saying is there's some stuff that it might help with, but it's not necessarily in relation to weight loss or hunger cues. Am I wrong there? I guess.
Exactly. It's not going to help with weight loss in the sense that, if I don't take apple cider vinegar, I lose 5 pounds. If I take apple cider vinegar, I'll lose 7.5.
Okay.
That's just not what the data shows us. Now, it does show, and especially in patients with diabetes, we may actually improve some of that blood glucose spikes. So seeing your blood sugar go up after a meal. So if you want to put apple cider vinegar in your dressings, in your marinades, etc. But again, it's not just going to magically cause body fat to come off of your body.
All right, so where's this anecdotal evidence coming from then? Like, why are people losing weight left and right? You go on Amazon, you look up apple cider gummies, and they show, I lost weight every single time. They swear by it, right? I'm not hungry until 2 o'clock in the afternoon now. It's amazing. This thing's the best thing ever. So what gives then? Like, why would these people be seeing such good results with apple cider vinegar?
Again, we also have some RCTs to look at data on this, and I think what it really just is just a very strong placebo effect. I think, people are expecting it to work. Again, there might be some of the nausea is blunting their appetite and decreasing their desire for food, so they may actually be eating less. But the mechanism hasn't changed, which is they ate less food, so they lost weight. But the apple cider vinegar itself didn't cause them to lose additional weight. Again, I think it's really just this placebo effect that they really believe it's going to help them, and so they're seeing success. I mean, I can get you anecdotal evidence on just about anything to improve weight loss. But again, nothing that I've actually seen to make me believe that this is the real deal.
Dang it. You know what? So you're saying it's not magic, and you're saying that sometimes when you believe in something inherently and you believe in what others are saying, regardless if the mechanism is there or not, you can kind of make it work? Is that what you're telling me?
100%. And we've seen that repeatedly. The placebo effect is so strong. We have seen it. We tell people they're receiving a performance-enhancing drug. We can tell people they're receiving a medication. They'll see therapeutic benefits. We'll see strength increases. And again, it's just the power of the mind is that strong. And we know that a lot of dieting, right, and reducing food intake is the mental game and is that willpower to reduce food intake. And so if I tell you this is going to help you improve that control and improve that willpower, again, we've seen time and again just how powerful the mind is.
100%. I was being completely sarcastic there, and you answered that really well, and you handled that really well. It's something that kind of gets under my skin. We see it all the time in a bunch of other realms. So, all right, so we're going to bring this all back in together. So we both said hoax initially. Obviously, we just had a discussion about it. You gave me some information that I haven't even found out. Looking through it briefly, hoax is still my standpoint, but if somebody truly loves this thing, I guess use it. But again, my issue is it's kind of a false sense of it works because I believe it works versus it's, I don't know. It's hard to explain that standpoint, James, but there's so many people that are well, if it works, then it works. And if I believe it works, then what's wrong with me spending money on it? And that's a whole dichotomy in itself, but I'm gonna end it there. I don't want to get down a philosophical conversation there, but I'm gonna go with hoax.
Well, I'm gonna stay with hoax, but I think an important thing that you mentioned is that is it gonna do any harm if I believe in it? And so the problem is there are some side effects, right? Is that we know that because the pH is so low on apple cider vinegar, it's actually damaging to the enamel of your teeth. So I don't think people should be taking shots of it, which is what you see sometimes as recommendation. But if you want to use it in marinades, if you want to put it in your homemade salad dressings and make a good quality vinaigrette out of it, I think that's a great use of it. Again, something that's accidentally in your diet, or just incidentally because you enjoy the flavor. But again, please don't take shots of it. Again, it's very harsh on your teeth. And so again, I'm gonna have to stick with Hoax on this one.
All right, boom, done. Apple cider vinegar, Hoax. Don't be taking that stuff if you think you're gonna lose a bunch of weight on it. It's not a miracle.